Gentlemen, welcome back. We are finally in the finals. We have Hardpoint on Gibraltar between Josh Watson's led side of Bedroom Gangsters, currently looking for an organisation to compete in the national circuit, and Cryptick Gaming's half-formed, unformed youth roster, which is obviously consisting of Hallie, Dutain, Disarray, and I think they're using Insight as a pickup after the departure of Gizmo. So we're going to be seeing a hell of a game here, hopefully. Hopefully it's going to be the closest one that we've had between any Bedroom Gangster and another team. Obviously Bulldogs wasn't particularly close with the 250 to 150. Obviously we saw that earlier, Bedroom Gangsters toppling those guys with a pretty convincing victory. Search and Destroy was the only haphazardous game mode for them though. So who do you want to start off with, Brody?
I want to start with Insight right now, the pickup for Cryptick Gaming, see what he can do. Of course, Gizmo recently left for the Bulldog esports roster. Now, of course, Cryptick outplacing them with the Insight pickup. What can they do against Bedroom Gangsters? Bulldog couldn't do much. So far, Bedroom Gangsters pretty much rolling through every single team they've come across. Now, though, Cryptick, could they provide a bump in their path, if you will? And off the start here, it's going to be Cryptick looking to get in the hill, but it's going to be Bedroom Gangsters.
Oh my.
Already inside. Kreza, the last play left up though, and a good wipe for Cryptick there. They can finally get some time on the board. Good start for Cryptick, free off the start. Well played to them.
Yeah, here you see Parallax just going to challenge to the left-hand side, and that's going to be another kill for Insight, as Hallie sitting inside the hill doing what he does best, just soaking up all that hill time. This is his opportunity to prove to these 18-plus players in the national circuit that he can be exactly where he wants to be, competing with them at the highest level. Originally, Cryptick getting the first 14 seconds of hill time, and this has really just screwed me, because I've just realised I got the graphics the wrong way around. Let me try and fix this for you. Take it over.
Alright, we're jumping on board. Kreza inside the hill now, coming under fire here from Detain. Detain still trying to wipe Bedroom Gangsters outside the hill, finally going to do it, but look on the other side of things, you've got Insight for Cryptick Gaming behind enemy lines. Bedroom Gangsters already have that rotation under lock and key. Parallax and Watson are going to be the players that Insight is going to come across first, and there we go, Disarray and Hallie picking up Sambi and Watson. Parallax, the last player though, going to get free. What a play! Parallax still not going to get the fourth though, it's not going to matter. Cryptick Gaming, Insight gets the spawns for the roster, and now they can start to rack up some time on the board, of course. Really interesting, we don't often see Gibraltar hardpoint, so to see it here between these two rosters, pretty fun, fast-paced action coming our way. But Parallax, again, another two-piece following that free. So Parallax right now on fire here, looking to continue these streaks. And this 25 seconds, this remaining time in this hill, pretty much going to go uncontested for him. Yeah, he's just chilled and content to keep these streaks going.
Yeah, absolutely, and this is a good start from these guys as well. However, Cryptick are still staying in touch. The remainder of this scrap time does appear to be going over towards the Bedroom Gangsters, though, and on the other side of the map, on the rotation, Insight is going to clean that one up, but it looks to be a pretty much clean sweep for Bedroom Gangsters over on the rotation. They've taken the initial gunfights, and they've won them all. By the looks of things, it's only been Hallie trying to find one over there that manages to actually be of any consequence. Disarray going to throw a nade, and Dutain's going to do some damage, but it's not going to make any sort of difference into the inroads of breaking this setup at the moment. It looks to be that Bedroom Gangsters are just completely on top of this one. They've got this one locked and loaded and sorted and ready to rock and roll as Hallie comes over the wall jump, gets caught just with the STG in hand there. I thought he might have been obscured by the old nade smoke, but obviously not being too much of a factor for him there. As look at this, Kreza inside the hardpoint now, just opening up more and more time, and the gap between this Cryptick roster and Bedroom Gangsters is becoming even further and further pronounced as Sam finds two, Watson combining for the third as well. And I think if you're Cryptick at this point, you might just want to give it up and rotate as Sam finds a third for his streak at the moment. That's going to be 7 and 3 extended out from him, and we're going to go back to this first rotation, or at least towards the bottom at least, just to see what we can find as Hallie finally finds his third kill of the game before finding his 8th death. It's not a good start from him at all, as Insight now going to be doing his best to try and pull this roster kicking and screaming through, as he's currently 6 and 6, putting in a good performance as the pickup, but Sam on a 3 streak, want to stay on board with him to see if he can accumulate these streaks.
Yeah, of course, he is now 300 points away from them, going on the flank, but Cryptick Gaming making a good wipe to gain control of the turret hill. Sambi, though, on the flank. As long as Bedroom Gangsters can make some noise elsewhere, this will be good for Sambi. Gets 2, now 1 player left up is going to be Hallie. What Sambi doesn't realise is there are players spawning behind him, but Sambi's going to get the streaks regardless. And he should not be allowed to get those streaks there. Bedroom Gangsters in a great position. They gain control of the hill within 20 seconds there. Cryptick Gaming not getting much time off the hill at all. They now need to break back in, and again, Sambi not allowing that with a 2-piece. He has those streaks to work with. What can he do with them? Detain, though, with a 2-piece. Cryptick still trying to get in this, so it's going to be free for Detain. Surely he doesn't get a fourth. Not going to happen inside. Going to pick that one up, and the remaining 10 seconds will go the way of Cryptick. But at the end of the first set of rotations here, Cryptick are down by quite a lot of time. Bedroom Gangsters in about 127 to 55. Cryptick need to bring this one back, and it's going to be all down to whether or not Detain can get these streaks.
Yeah, absolutely. Detain's on a bit of a tear right now. 4 streak for him. Finally, someone from this Cryptick roster is stepping up slightly, making something happen and trying to pull them back into this game. They are currently sitting at around a 70 to 80 point deficit, and it's not getting reduced at all as Watson finds Dutain off that streak. Dutain had no one with him there to support him, and Watson just cleans him up easy as that, easy as you like. And this is going to be difficult for Cryptick now to come back into this one because the gap is getting so big and it doesn't look like they can do much about it. The kills are just completely in favour of Bedroom Gangsters. That kill feed on your screen is all pink, as Dutain really being the only player to light anything up. Insight with the assault rifle doing the same, and I think Dutain's just spotted the barrel of Parallax, which he does. He does find the kill as well, so Sam finally picking up some deaths as well from Disarray and Insight, combining for Watson as well, so that's a 3 dead. But look at the rotation. It's almost completely not in favour of Cryptick at all. There's nothing that they can do really in this situation to try and break it. I think that's going to be the arm spotted by Halley onto Sam though. Sam just having a much better game all round than he was in the previous series. We saw Parallax really tearing it up before, along with Watson and Kreza, but now Sam coming to life as well, as Halley really not. 5 and 15 from him, usually one of the star players, this Cryptick lineup, obviously taking some time out after Gizmo's departure, maybe not as hot as he used to be, but Watson going to be feeling the pain of those nades coming in up top, but it's not going to matter because Parallax is going to kiss those wounds better with a nice 2-piece as Sam gets taken down at back.
Yeah, Bedroom Gangsters doubling the scoreline of Cryptick right now. Detain pushing in for Cryptick, the furthest player from the hill right now. And if you're Cryptick, you need to get the remainder of this time. Not only that though, you need to go for spawns, and they've unfortunately lost them with that push. 25 seconds remaining. Bedroom Gangsters giving up that remainder of the time, going for the rotation, and rightfully so. It's the right move to make. Parallax shooting smileys into the wall. If you're Bedroom Gangsters right now, you're comfortable with the lead you have. Cryptick Gaming, however, finally passing that 100-point mark. This is not the kind of thing we're saying about Cryptick normally. Very dominant roster. And again, I think you really got to mention that Halley just not having a very good game so far. 6 and 18. You know, really a big presence for this roster when he does play well. So I think that's kind of what they're missing right now, that heavy sub presence. Okay. And again, there we go, finally starting to heat up a bit here. But Cryptick, they need to do it fast because Bedroom Gangsters fast approaching that 200-point mark. If it wasn't already out of hand, this could get out of hand here.
Yeah, I was going to say by this point it was probably the best performance we've seen of anyone against this Bedroom Gangsters roster in Hardpoint, but this is starting to spiral rapidly out of control, and we've seen this exactly every single time when these guys have played Hardpoint against Bulldog, against Plasnite. They've had it all going their way, and it's just not stopping now as Sam, with the assault rifle in hand, he has streaks to work with, and Halley's going to be throwing a grenade over it. Inconsequential though, as the SMG can't finish him off against the assault rifle. It's just not going to be a ranged battle that you're going to be wanting to take. Halley really struggling at triple negative right now, 7 to 21. It's not a good time for him. He's going to hide under the archway, but it's not going to save him as Sam B's glide bomb is going to bomb his B straight out the sky underneath him and all around him as the glide bomb followed up by the fighter pilot. It's just going to be streaks galore for everyone on this Bedroom Gangsters roster as they only need 15 seconds to close one out, and Kreza is going to look for that remaining time.
Yeah, this last 10 seconds going the way of Bedroom Gangsters by the looks of things, and now if Kreza gets these streaks, it certainly will be over. Parallax getting the final kill. Detain, he's going to fall too, and Bedroom Gangsters look to close it out. 250 to 106, a statement first map from the Bedroom Gangsters roster. Cryptick Gaming unable to pull anything out in the first map.
Cryptick really not having a performance which is constitutional or even reflective of their regular performances that we've seen them put in. Maybe not going full intensity in this one. They've seen obviously the firepower that this roster has up. Maybe not aware of the fact that these guys are national circuit, or sorry, maybe too aware of the fact these guys are a national circuit team and just thinking, hey, we got this far. Maybe it's one of these things we just need to relax off pedal. But either which way, Halley 8 and 22, not going to be doing the best he can there. And we've definitely seen it from him before. We've seen monster games, him taking over hardpoint specifically from inside the hardpoint itself as that objective player, not having the sort of performance we usually see from him. But either which way, that's going to be normal service being resumed for the Bedroom Gangsters guys. They're going to straight run in and go for the first map victory. It's going to be seemingly the same procedure as the last three times that these guys have been seen on stream. Bedroom Gangsters turning it up early here in the hardpoint. Now we're going to go over to Search and Destroy. Not strictly speaking a game mode which has always been comfortable for Cryptick, shall we say. And Bulldog only just managing to beat these Bedroom Gangsters on it earlier. So what are you thinking about that one, Brody? Are you thinking that potentially Cryptick can stand a chance of coming back into this one against the Bedroom Gangsters, or are Bedroom Gangsters going to pull this one out of the bag in pretty convincing fashion? It's going to be a straight 3-0, or is there any doubt that Cryptick can potentially take a map off these guys?
Yeah, to be honest, Bulldog, they took their second map, so actually this probably isn't going to be an easy 3-0, maybe. So saying that, I'll probably say that now and be wrong. But you know, ultimately, you know, Cryptick are not a bad roster by any means. Yes, they got blown out of the water in Gibraltar Hardpoint, but if we're looking at the second map here, Search and Destroy, completely different game mode. They have to go into this, you know, new mindset, you know, really clean slate, if you will, if you are Cryptick Gaming. And, you know, to be fair, I do think they can do it. I think if they're going to get any game mode, it will be the CTF. So we will see, of course, going into this one. I don't know if we're going to jump straight into it or take a quick break. I can't actually join the game right now, which is always fun. Just going to try and jump in.
We'll try and do our best to jump in. I'm just waiting for someone to give me a message on what's going on with the Codcaster, because obviously that's an important thing.
Yeah,
got to make sure that's the right way around. You know, can't be having this kind of stuff. It would be great. Just a quick message to Sledgehammer while I'm here. It'd be really, really good if we could maybe have an option to change that in the lobby rather than having to back out to our own lobby. Just be really handy, you know. Also fix the Codcaster from letting us not switch players to people. Also just things that would be great. Either way, I doubt that Sledgehammer are listening to this stream. We're pretty insignificant in the grand scheme of things towards the Sledgehammer ideology, which is just make money and do things with bitches, I suppose. But either which way, we're going to be hopping into the second map here. I don't know quite what the map set is, who's going to be playing what. I think we did a veto process for this one, which is why we ended up getting Gibraltar for the first map. Right. I don't think Gibraltar would necessarily always be one of those things that if a tournament organizer was putting on would be a final map, because Gibraltar sucks really bad.
It's subjective. But
it is a subjective opinion, obviously, but, you know, it's one of those things. It's just one of those things. Right, I've got an invite from Insight. But
wait, are we still in the same lobby?
No, I'm trying to switch the cast things around. Anyway, I think we're going to head to a break while we figure out what's going on with the new lobby and who's going to be on which side, and we'll be right back to you. Hopefully not going to be a long break this time though, guys, so thank you for tuning in. It's getting kind of late, but thank you for the viewership. We appreciate it, and we'll see you shortly. Thank you.
This is Versus, and you're listening to my music volume.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back. We just saw Bedroom Gangsters demolishing Cryptick, a performance which is better than that, or a performance from Bedroom Gangsters which tops their previous performance against Plasnite, and especially their performance against Bulldog. Absolutely eviscerating the Cryptick roster off the face of the earth there, not even letting them get 110 points or matching the score of Plasnite. So Plasnite looking to be a slightly better team at the moment in that hardpoint. But again, different maps though, different specialities. And here we are in Arden's Forest, Search and Destroy yet again, the playground of the Bedroom Gangsters. Parallax again with the sniper rifle. We'll see if he can take some heads and take some names. But on the other side of things, we know that there are some prolific snipers on this side of things as well, and it's going to be wow, a disarray with the old Red Baron. Dutain, no one's sniping though. As much as I was expecting to be there, a sniper on Cryptick, no one's pulling it out. They're looking to get aggressive. They're looking to force the issue in the middle of the map, which is exactly what Halley's going to do off the break. He's going to find Kreza. Also going to go around to the right as well. He's going to find Sam as well. So Halley is going in off the start, and this should be a round immediately now for Cryptick off the bat. Opened up by Halley, left to close by Parallax. The door is going to be slammed shut shortly as that bomb gets planted. It's just being pushed and pushed, and there finally it's in the hole as Cryptick find their first round.
Yeah, Cryptick, better round there from them. Halley playing very, very aggressive, that hyper-aggressive role that we've seen him play in the past. Coming to fruition for the Cryptick roster there. Easy first round for them. And again, what you mentioned earlier on about the snipers, honestly, I kind of feel like since Gizmo left the roster, they don't really have that main sniper on the Search and Destroy. Gizmo was the guy that always had it pulled out. So for them, not going to pull it out. I'd be very, very surprised if they did here. Bedroom Gangsters, on the other hand, Parallax is still going to have that sniper out. Watch him try and make a pick on this left side. This is what he's been doing against rosters on Ardent Forest S&D previously. And it's a very smart play by Cryptick to smoke that out. Parallax can't see through it. Halley with the first pick. That's a very, very well played counterplay.
Yeah, Halley obviously watching that previous map, thinking exactly how to counter Parallax with that sniper rifle, noticing where he got all those previous kills, so he gets the smoke grenade out, completely cuts off the line of sight for him and finds a kill onto the aggressor, which was Sam at the cave side. It's a beautifully constructed play by Halley, but it is going to be at the cost of his teammate Insight. Now into a 3 versus 3 as Krez is going to take down Dutain. Halley is going to trade it back into a 2 versus 2. Disarray and Halley now left to clutch this one out versus Watson and Kreza, but they're already constructing themselves in a setup towards this B site. The bomb is planted by Kreza, and Watson is there to give him some support as well. Disarray and Halley coming in from the A side of the map though. Not necessarily the best of positions, and Halley's going to get caught out by Kreza here. They've both spotted each other though, so they're both trying to bait each other's shots out. Neither player blinking. Which player is going to shoot first? It's going to be a matter of time until they challenge each other, but I say that, and Kreza just runs away. He's going to try and isolate Disarray now in this 2 versus 1.
Yeah, Disarray not really knows he's been pushed now, not going to matter. Halley, they know where he is now, needs to play for these streaks if you are Halley. He's very, very close to them. Isn't going to make that pick on Watson. Probably just going to try and stay alive now. 13 seconds remaining. Nothing really much you can do. Halley going to get involved in this one-on-one versus Kreza. Knows he's going to be around the corner. And that's a big win for Halley. Bedroom Gangsters, surely they're going to put on the mountain now. So those streaks might not come in as handy as you might think.
Yeah, Halley going to close out this round though. Going to manage to stay alive as Watson comes diving in. Not going to find the kill in the end. He's going to end up right in Halley's crosshair. But Halley does manage to get the streaks, and these could be fairly decisive in the start of in the grand scheme of things here, because these streaks are so early on as well. Second round of the game, and Halley's already claimed these streaks. But let's go down the Bedroom Gangster side of things. You will see the mountain is out for every single player, so they're going to be pretty much ready to counteract these streaks as soon as they come in. Halley though going to still be playing for that artillery barrage. He could have had an additional 100 points towards the end of it if that round would have continued a little bit longer. Speaking of 100 points though, Sam's going to earn them as he gets a kill onto Insight with the grenade. It's a beautiful preemptive frag. And now it's going to give Bedroom Gangsters the advantage moving into this round as Cryptick looking to penetrate this A site hold as in comes the glide bomb. He's going to find one, surely. There you go. That's going to take out Watson, one of the key defenders of this B bomb site. And now this is where the collapse comes in. Cryptick with the 3 versus 3, not going to benefit anything out though as Kreza takes Halley off his streak. Finally, Disarray trades it back, and now we're left in a 2 versus 2.
Yeah, Disarray and Detain now quite split up though. They do not have the bomb, and I'm not really sure whether or not Sam B knows where this bomb is down. He does. He has spotted it, and now it's Sam left up in a 1 versus 2 situation. Knows what he's for. 1 player is. Does get the first. Knows where Disarray is too. Can he outplay this? Not going to happen. Sam B trying to run away. Doesn't actually get away just yet right now. Sam B's weak, and it's going to be Detain hunting him down. Brilliant pick there for Cryptick as they gain the round advantage. Really well played in that one.
Yeah, Cryptick coming up with a better showing in Search and Destroy here. Halley really being the driving force behind that one. He's found himself 6 kills so far in this Search and Destroy to give his team the first 2 rounds to the 1 of Bedroom Gangsters. This is looking really tasty. If you're Cryptick, you can bring this series back in a similar fashion to what Bulldog managed to do earlier. Replicate the success of your rivals. Take notes, I suppose. And let's see if we see a similar counterplay from Parallax here. He's going to go for the sniper rifle, but he's going to take it through mid this time. So let's see if Halley's got anything special lined up for him. It's going to be Insight. He's going to peek into the angle, and he's going to take his head clean off, and that is going to be Insight's head rolling as Disarray trades it back straight away onto Watson. No, and it is not killed out. Disarray still going to keep his life and just going to get away, I think. He's just going to be trying to play for information at this point. The grenade's going to come in. It's not going to fall anywhere near. The player's going to fall too short and not flash him up. So Parallax just going to be using the sniper rifle. He knows where Disarray is roughly, and he peeks it, sees the right angle, just catches his shoulder, and that's going to be a bullet straight into the lung for Disarray. Parallax is going to be welcoming of that shot. Dutain now on your screen, waiting for someone to come around the back, but Krez is watching it.
Yeah, Dutain going on the flank here, now deciding to regroup with Halley. Does not want to lose this round. Halley with a Kobe nade. That's going to read things out now. Kreza and Parallax now going to slow down on this push. Kreza is still patiently waiting for a player from Bedroom Gangsters' push, and I believe Parallax did just shoot a shot off against Halley. Now, of course, Dutain might be in his sights, and there you go. Surely, when he shot at Halley, they would have known about that. Halley has a sniper in his hands now, and if you're in Halley's position here, you kind of need this kill. Has spotted Parallax, and actually, Halley, does he anticipate the association? No, he does not. Still think it's going to be B. The bomb goes down. At A now, you're going to see Kreza. It pops up on your screen there. He's going to be planting it, and Halley checks his bomb. He knows this is all wrong, and they're planting it over at A. Now, Halley, can he do the retake? Has a sniper and a PPSH to work with. And, of course, Parallax on the other side of things also has the same. So, for him, it's just a matter of taking down Kreza. And then maybe Parallax, an easier target. Yeah, going to spot Kreza on the site as well, but I don't know if he's going to be able to get... No! Doesn't quite manage it. Pulls on the jetpack there for a second to get the airtime, but that's going to be Bedroom Gangsters pulling out their second round here. Parallax choking the no-scope, pulls out the machine pistol and whiffs some shots on the feet as well. He only needs to land one, though, which is all that Halley needs, as he only gets one shot into Parallax in your kill cam there. Nice to find the kill on Kreza. Just unfortunate that he didn't manage to catch the timing on them moving away towards that A site, and Disarray kind of making a bit of an odd play with terms of, or maybe it was Dutain, I can't quite remember which player it was, but making the odd play of electing to try and double back on the end of that round to leave it in a 1 versus 2 for Halley. That was more than possibly a cryptic round had that been a 2v2 retake. Yeah, and now Bedroom Gangsters playing a very, very aggressive B defense here. Might not pay off for them, though. It's going to be Dutain firing right back with the trades coming in as Watson gets that kill. Halley, though, trading that back almost immediately. Kreza and Parallax left up in the 2 versus 3 situation here. And Halley planting the bomb over at B. Look how separated Kreza and Parallax are. Now on that, Parallax
could not be further away.
Parallax is slowly waiting for a Cryptic player to push him. In fact, he's now going to push with the sniper up. Kreza does get one kill, I swear. And now another one for Parallax. And now it's all on Insight in the 1 versus 2. You know, for him, a little bit easier. He only has to defend this bomb, whereas Kreza and Parallax have to get that defuse. So one pick for Insight would make this okay for him. And of course, he's in a brilliant position to pull this one off. Kreza deciding not to go on the flank in the end. Insight here knows what he's doing. Parallax coming in for the free aim, and it's not going to matter. Beautifully played there by the Bedroom Gangsters. And they make that 2 versus 3 look easy there. Kreza with the bomb defuse. Yeah, I think it was a difficult situation for Insight. He had all the time in the world to work with there and had the bomb in a perfect line of sight for him as well, but just didn't get the right timing. He peaked it at the wrong time. It just was wrong place, right place, wrong time in that situation there, as Insight not managing to pull off the 1 versus 2 clutch. Realistically, only need to get 1 kill and then bail out there for the defuse not to be possible, but it gives Bedroom Gangsters their 2nd successive round and their 3rd on the board, giving them back the advantage in this game over Cryptic. Cryptic need to pull something out of the bag. They need some heroics from Halley, who's 9-3 already and has only been 5 rounds played. If this goes the distance, I hate to think what number he's going to end up on. It's going to be a certainly scary number at that. But on the other side of things, you got Parallax, the man pulling the weight for the boys on Bedroom Gangsters. 6-3 from him right now. The sniper rifle paying dividends as he spots Halley's head. Yeah, Parallax right now trying to get Halley, and no, he's using keyboard and mouse. Halley is gonna die there, straight to the head. Parallax with streaks now. Of course, I'm interested to see, do Cryptic know about it? Of course, right now they wouldn't know, and that's why they have no mountain on whatsoever. And here comes Parallax using that streak right now, trying to abuse it. Doesn't get anything there with the glide bomb. However, you all know now that the remaining 3 players are not using madness. That's a lot of information for Bedroom Gangsters, and now a 2 versus 4 for Cryptic. Never mind, a 1 versus 4 now. Disarray all left on is Larry. What can he do? Not very much. Sam B coming in with that kill, and now Bedroom Gangsters with a 2-round lead. Finally, after trading rounds back and forth, it's going to be Bedroom Gangsters opening that lead up more. Yeah, finally a 3 straight rounds for Bedroom Gangsters. We only saw the 2 straight from Cryptic. Cryptic need to answer back here quite urgently. I don't know if Halley's still got the fighter pilot, but I don't know if it's going to come into any sort of effect. We'll have a double check here on board with Halley, see if he's still got that fighter pilot, which he does, but the annoying thing for him with that fighter pilot is it's even more ineffective against Mountain than the glide bomb, and yet still on Cryptic they are electing not to pull out full Mountain, as Halley is still going for that armoured approach. Yeah, of course, Hallie will die here in a position, and I'm not gonna lie, he has bomb too. So if Hallie dies because of a streak usage, this is a really, really big play for him. And of course, choosing to armored for the prime for the PPSH. I believe he's actually only got one. Okay, sorry, I thought it was only had extended mag on the DPSH there, but actually he does have the 3 attachments on it. So choosing to go overload his gun instead of using Mountain here, we'll see whether or not that tactic plays out for him. Not going to matter as Kreza picks up that kill now. Disarray and Insight left up in the 2 versus 3. The bomb in no man's land. There is really not much Cryptick can do in this situation. They have to go get the bomb. Kreza will have called that out as already. So for Bedroom Gangsters now, it's just a matter of protecting this bomb from the Cryptick hands.
Yeah, a bit of an overextension there by Hallie, bit of a blunder admittedly as well. Going a bit too far with the bomb, maybe just trying to force the issue, make something happen. But that's going to be a shot that from Disarray, which isn't going to end up netting him anything as Watson does turn around and drop immediately. Fast reactions from Watson there to try and close that one down. He's going to get himself left into a 1 versus 3, and Disarray is not going to find anything else. He had a player to his left which he could have challenged prior to going in the kill on Watson, but I don't think he spotted him just with the view model at the time. Gun might have been in the way or something. It was Kreza, and he's going to clean up the final kill onto Disarray. This one looks to be firmly in Bedroom Gangsters' favour now, as it is 5-2. Cryptick struggling after that first bit of heroics from Hallie.
Yeah, it's all good now for Bedroom Gangsters. 5-2 up in this one. I'm going to jump on board with Cryptick though, see what they can do on defense. They need 4 rounds in a row now to take the 6-5 and level it out at 1-1. If not, Bedroom Gangsters with a 2-0 lead. Cryptick would need to reverse sweep to take this finals. For them, this is almost an impossible task. We'll see though, can they do it? Right now, it's going to be Hallie involved in an important gunfight elsewhere. Parallax taking that first pick for the Bedroom Gangsters side. Cryptick, this is looking less and less likely for them.
Yeah, Hallie now sitting the only man towards this A site. He's going to pull out his streaks as well as the one from Bedroom Gangsters comes in. That's 2 fighter pilots at the same time. Neither of them are going to find any kills, so they're both completely inconsequential and no information is gathered. But Watson is going to find one, trades it out with his teammate as well, so that's going to be an even trade, but still with the disadvantage for Cryptick. It's Hallie and Disarray working this one together. Disarray does find one, and I don't know if that drops the bomb entirely, but Hallie is going to... Oh my god, Parallax must have just completely eviscerated him. That must have been a dirty shot to see from his point of view. And he's going to destroy Disarray with the quick scope as well. He was ready for it. He was preempting it. Parallax, the saviour of the round, destroys Cryptick Gaming with the sniper rifle. He's been doing it to teams all day long, and they can't find a way to neuter him. It is Bedroom Gangsters taking a 2-0 series lead in a game mode that we initially thought at the start of it that Cryptick had a chance in, but alas, it's too much. Bedroom Gangsters 2-0.
Yeah, and again, what was that? 4 rounds in a row there for Bedroom Gangsters. Cryptick Gaming. Actually, no, I think Cryptick Gaming had it. Yeah, so 4 rounds in a row. Bedroom Gaming there? Sorry. It's too late. Bedroom Gangsters, they're Parallax. I mean, what can you do? I think you got it from his perspective there, which I didn't. He absolutely snaps on that last player, man. I mean, there really isn't much you can do when Parallax has a sniper in his hands and is getting 10 kills in the Search and Destroy. However, he is going to attribute to the Bedroom Gangsters 2-0 lead now, and of course Cryptick need to get a reverse sweep if they want to take this finals. I believe it would be their 2nd win of an esports universe tournament.
They lost the previous one to OBM.
Okay, so they haven't actually ever won one. I'm pretty sure, I was going to say, I know we've had a different winner every single time. Interestingly enough, Cryptick Gaming the only one of the big 3 in the youth leagues that have not won one. We'll see, can they do it here? I'm not sure whether we're going to take a quick break before jumping into
I think
the
we
next
will.
one.
I think we will take a quick one. So we'll take a quick break before hopping into the next one just to get the podcast and everything sorted. Thank you guys for tuning in as always. It's getting really late now, and we're still managing to stay above that 150 viewer mark, so much appreciated for your guys' support, ongoing and continued. Thank you guys as always. We'll be back in just a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back for what can potentially be the final map of this series. We have Cryptick Gaming going up against Bedroom Gangsters. I need to change the graphics around real quick, so just give me a moment to do that. We'll be back and ready to do this shortly. But hey, we had a lot of things going on in the break. We had to figure out different hosts, etc. So give us a break, all right? This is hard running a stream and casting at the same time. So anyway, we're going to be switching Cryptick and these guys on the Bedroom Gangsters roster over, but we're going to have Flag Tower CTF, something that we actually haven't seen today, Brody, something that we usually see a lot when we're doing playoff brackets.
Yeah, it seems to be the fan favourite CTF. Somehow we haven't had a London Docks Ardens Forest CTF at all normally, so it's nice to have them. However, regardless, Flag Tower seems to have come out on top recently, and that's what we're going to see here. However, moving into the match, Cryptick Gaming looking to have to play defense early on there. They get wiped, and now on the other side of things, it's going to be Watson all alone for Bedroom Gangsters. Going to slice inside. He's playing Assassin's Creed, not Call of Duty, and now Watson left up in the 1 versus 3 in the base. If he can get this working, it's going to be a very good pull for him. Yeah,
exactly. We see Watson on your screen right now. He's going to actually get the flag out, but not going to have it into an extended period of time, as Dutain and Insight come straight on in to clean that one straight up. And I've finally fixed the graphics, so we're ready to rock and roll. Kreza here now on your screen, going to be looking to try and stop any more people overextending from this Cryptick roster, as Dutain is trying to do. Disarray also going to pick him out from the side there, so this is an opportunity now for this Cryptick roster to start pushing up the map, getting some map positioning and establishing some control on this Flag Tower CTF.
Yeah, now Cryptick Gaming being very, very aggressive here. Bedroom Gangsters know they're pushed back into their base, and Watson with that first kill might help them be free of it there. Kreza taking another one. Watson in the middle map needs to win this gunfight, isn't going to do it, so there. Insight making a very important goal. Saying that, though, the rest of his roster being pushed right back up the spawn. Insight could, and if he sneak through here, not going to happen. Does get spotted by Kreza and picks up the kill. Insight, though, very, very close to these streaks, needs to stay alive. This could be integral to the game. Of course, Bedroom Gangsters are not going to put on Mountain in a game of CTF. So if you are Cryptick Gaming right now, you need these streaks.
Yeah, and there we go. He's only 50 points away now, 25 away from that. Oh, never mind, doesn't even matter, I don't need to get the words out. The fighter pilot has been gathered along with the glide bomb. He's now also 50 points away from the mortar strike, and look at the spawns as well. Number 4 has just spawned out across the side of the map, and he's going to go and overextend. The fighter pilot's going to come in while he's completely exposed in the top window. He's still going to find 2 with it though, and there is the mortar strike. He's going to find 3. Insight going ballistic with the fighter pilot. His teammate Dutainable cleans out the one guy in the back, which he communicates is there to him. Dutain is going to hopefully get that flag out now after it was previously thwarted in a different attempt at the flag pull, but this should almost certainly be a flag capture here from Dutain, as he's going to get away from all the barrage of grenades that are going to come in, as Halley's going to find one in the middle of the map, but not going to find a second, as Disarray is going to clean up Watson as well. And that's Cryptick actually establishing their first lead and first bit of control in this series so far.
Yeah, Cryptick looking a lot stronger in Flag Tower CTF. Now Bedroom Gangsters having to slow up a bit, regroup here, and go at the Cryptick base once more. Of course, they did get an earlier advantage with a very, very aggressive play. Unfortunately, it didn't work out for them. Cryptick with a 1-0 lead now, though, and Cryptick can just sit back here. They have streaks to work with, even if Bedroom Gangsters pull out a flag. So for them right now, they're just good. They're content with just sitting around and letting Bedroom Gangsters run around them. For Cryptick, though, right now, they need to make sure the flag doesn't get pulled away. That's exactly what's happening. One flag has been pulled away right now, and it is going to be Parallax. Parallax, for some reason, there did not die until way too late. He got 2 kills there. However, the flag is returned regardless, so now Cryptick can go on an offensive assault of their own. They will need to get the kills, though. There, Sambi almost winning that gunfight, but Insight comes out on top. I'm going to say, what a performance from Insight off the start here. 13-3. This has been an amazing start for Cryptick Gaming, but it's going to be Insight that's really doing it for them. The fill-in and the pickup for this roster. Cryptick Gaming, they're really going to need him for the rest of this series.
Yeah, they started out on a 10 streak. I just want to highlight that really briefly. Halley also going to find 1 kill. He's going to get pressure from the back as well. That's by Watson. Insight is going to clutch out that kill, and there is 1 player, which is going to be Kreza, towards the Cryptick base. They need to find him, or otherwise he's going to go for a crucial flag stop or a flag pull at this point. He's completely missing, and I don't think the Cryptick players, they're looking for him everywhere across the map, but they can't seem to find him at the moment. They're going to be cautious about putting this flag in straight away. He's going to get the kill, but he's not surely going to get that flag stop, as Insight's going to put in for a second as well. He's still got streaks, and he's actually just re-earned some new streaks as well, so he's going to call in this fighter pilot to try and shift them out of his base, but Disarray is doing a good enough job of that himself. It's going to be one. He's not going to find Watson as he goes back inside, but this is going to be a potential more information gathering mission. Look at Insight though, 16 and 3. He is beyond double positive at this point. He's triple positive, maybe even quadruple. My math isn't that good. I do English. I'm not a math student. Either which way, Kreza going to be there inside the base. He's going to have a gunfight with Disarray, which he is eventually going to lose. Halley as well, putting in a much better performance this game, just as he did in the Search and Destroy, so potentially a bit of a reinvigorated Cryptick roster here on one of their favourite game modes and favourite maps as Sambi and Parallax trying to converge on the base, but Insight is having none of it, Brody. 18 and 4 from him.
Yeah, and at the end of the first half, almost getting 20 kills is an incredible performance for Insight. I'm pretty sure he's got more kills than the rest of his roster. Almost. Nope. So my maths is awful too. Never mind me.
Don't worry.
But never mind me. But Cryptick Gaming right now, 2-0 advantage for them. This is big for a team that's had a bit of a struggle in this series so far. Really, that 6-2 Search and Destroy and what was what can only be described as a demolishing in that first hard point as well. This is exactly what Cryptick needed to get back into this. So Cryptick right now having a good one. We'll see, can they continue into the second half? Going to jump aboard Disarray. While his roster currently 2-0 up, he's currently 5 and 10. We'll see, is it just because he doesn't have kills to pick up right now? Insight cleaning up everything like a Hoover. We'll see as we jump on board with Disarray at the start here.
Yeah, hopefully Disarray can get it rolling in this half, though. Being the assault rifle player on this map isn't going to be benefiting him, as obviously the SMGs are finding the best effect at the moment. Watson's going to be over towards that left lane, though, and he's going to meet his maker to the hands of Disarray, and Insight and Halley combine for the other two as well. So that's going to be an instant start. Sam going to be the last one left alive, and then he's going to be massively out of position here. The Cryptick players are swarming him already, and that's going to be Halley finding him. Now they just need to find a second wave of kills in the back of the base, and it is going to be likely to happen. Never mind, Watson and Parallax come up clutch as Dutain, now the last man standing, just sitting in the lobby, in the comms room, waiting for someone to give him some pressure, but they're not going to challenge him. They're just going to go around him. They're going to completely avert and relocate around his position, and he's going to try and find some more. He's going to find Kreza up top. Now he can bail out. He's going to fake the bailout and come back in, but he's not going to find anything. He's pinched in from both angles as Watson does fall to Insight again, who is still popping off.
Yeah, and Parallax now the last man standing for Bedroom Gangsters. Cryptick not pushing it though. They know they don't need to just yet. Just hold their positions and cut the map as well as they can. Right now, the Parallax needs to stay alive. Is saying that Insight comes in 22 and 5 now. The streaks still to be used. If Cryptick can get another flag capture here, this could go out of control for Bedroom Gangsters. So right now, they can still come back into this one as long as they take down Insight. Saying that though, when Parallax is left up in the base on his own, it's not looking good for the Bedroom Gangsters side. Cryptick, though, their offensive push does not go well, considering they only had one player left up on the Bedroom Gangsters side. Cryptick's 100% should have got something out of that regardless, though. They're still comfortable with a 2-0 lead. Nothing going bad for them right now. Bedroom Gangsters have made literally no progression in this half whatsoever. I don't think they've even got outside of comms room right now.
Yeah, Bedroom Gangsters being completely isolated and shut down in this half of the map so far. Cryptick having complete control, and it's working really well. You've got to put this down to Insight, though. He's having a stormer of a game, and a stormer off a map right now. 26 and 3. His teammates trying to do their best to come and catch up with him. Dutain 12 and 7 right now. Insight, though, still going. Kreza going to be the man to stop it. Insight going to pull that flag out, actually. I think he might have a window of opportunity here. A potential dying light for him to get out. Sam going to be the only person in a position to stop it, and it's going to go underground. That's a preemptive nade from Sam. Is it going to stop Insight in his tracks? Sadly not for Sam, and this should be a flag cap. This is round the corner, and he's home dry. This is 3-0, and I think we're going to be going to a map 4, Brody.
Yeah, Insight now getting another set of streaks here. What a game from him. 26 and 6, trying to make that 27. Not going to happen. Detain now left up for Cryptick Gaming as a flagpole comes in for the Bedroom Gangsters. Now, can Bedroom Gangsters get this away? Right now, oof, it's not over for Bedroom Gangsters yet. The streaks should come in for Cryptick here, regardless of what happens. I actually don't think they will. I think Sam B will be allowed to put this one in. So maybe a mistake there from Bedroom Gangsters. I don't think he realizes how close Sam B is to streaks of his own. Because if Sam B gets these streaks, Insights may not be anywhere near as useful when it comes to a Bedroom Gangsters push.
Yeah, here we go. We've got to look Sam here. We've got to stay on board with him as he's going to be trying to get these streaks. He's spotted Halley in the middle of the map, and I think Halley's completely unaware of his presence. That's going to be big. As Insight, though, going to carry on putting the shots in. We've got to remember that Insight too has streaks, and this is actually his 3rd fighter pilot of the game that he's recently just earned. He's going to try and spam Sam through. It's exactly what he's going to try and do. He does it successfully as well. Spam on Sam. Yes, green eggs and ham and all that Sam I am. Because Insight has come all the way through this game, and he's starting to take over. 28 kills from him. He's looking to try and make it 30 towards the end end of this game. He's going to choke the kill on Kreza, though. That's not to be a worry, as Watson now is going to be trying to put the pressure on, but not going to find anything. Dutain's just going to back away from that one before getting rushed down by Kreza. It's going to be Disarray towards the right-hand side, and now it's going to be a glide bomb coming in from Sam. This is the opportunity they're looking for now to try and even this game out. It's more than doable if they get this flag back in, but there we go. Insight with the stop, with the fighter pilot. That's a huge streak usage. It's going to be immediately countered back there by Sam, as he's going to get his teammate to go aggressive off the back of it. That's Parallax. He's going to find one, going to get the flag pulled as well, and that's pushed Dutain out on a fast spawn, and no one is there to stop it at the moment. Look at this. The Cryptic players are spawning up in no man's land, and there comes the bombardment. This is going to be all over the place. The mortar strike is going to land directly on Parallax's head. That's an insanely good streak usage there from Insight.
Yeah, and that flag return coming in there for Cryptic Gaming, that might seal the deal here. Bedroom Gangsters not able to take this one, and you have to give them credit there towards the end. Bedroom Gangsters tried their hardest to come back into it, made 2 great flag pulls, one of which was successful, of course, did result in the first capture for Bedroom Gangsters. 30 seconds remaining. If Bedroom Gangsters can get one of these flag captures in, maybe can get a relay going. They actually need to get the flag pull here, though. I don't think it's going to happen. They need to take down Insight, and what a performance he's had for this one. 17 seconds remaining. They need to take down Disarray and Halley off the spawn. No, that's going to be it. 12 seconds remaining. There's no way that Bedroom Gangsters can get this across the board, and that's going to be a Cryptic win in this one. 3-1 Bedroom Gangsters. Not able to do anything here.
Yeah, finally as well, a performance coming in from a Cryptic member that is actually worthy of no. Insight going absolutely ballistic in that capture to flag. 32 and 10 from him. I think in the end might have actually been 32 and 11 towards the end of the game. Obviously I'm looking it back on the stream with the delay, so we'll have to see. Yeah, 33 and 12. That is a fantastic performance from him, and we're going to see in your round ending thing, your player of the game, it's Watson, in fact, just going to find 1 kill, and that's going to be your player of the game. Oh, never mind. It's a double kill on Halley as well. Okay, that's more acceptable. I can live with that. But Insight completely taking over this one. That is absolutely unreal performance from him. Not something that we've seen from him before. We don't often see a lot of this player as well. Often acting as a fill-in. We saw him in the esports hub playoff acting as a fill-in when I think it might have been Genesis might not have been around to play, or it might have been Keza in that circumstance specifically. But he did a pretty good job there. Wasn't particularly firing on any cylinders or lighting up anyone's scoreboards particularly, but was putting in a good shift. But now he's really showing why he can be considered a talent and does deserve to be on one of these top flight rosters.
Yeah, so Insight before, yeah, you're right, he filled in when Keza was not available. Now again, performing very, very well for this Cryptic roster, making it 2-1 in the series. Bedroom Gangsters not able to do anything in that one. It will go to a map number 4, and now I'm not really sure what the map is. I'd like to find that out real quick before commenting on exactly who we will believe. I don't know if it's Arden's Forest Hardpoint or not, or whether or not we've had that. It's late. It's really late at this point.
Oh my god, it is, yeah.
Yeah, it's really late at this point. We don't normally have grand finals go this late for ESPUs because they're generally the best tournaments for being on time. But Cryptic Gaming have... I don't know whether or not we had just like a slow start to the tournament, where teams just taking their time or not. Actually, something I want to touch upon while we're here, while we're talking about this, because it's just popped up in my head actually, is... we haven't seen any teams using the new coaching rule. No teams, what we've seen here at least, making use of that new coaching ability. So for those of you who don't know, in the ESPU tournaments now, you are allowed to use coaches. There are rules and guidelines behind it, but you are allowed to use a coach who is spectating your team during a game. On stream at least, we have not seen a single team with a coach.
Yeah, it's been an interesting one. Obviously, the esports universe trying to shake up the rule set a little bit by having different and varying rules with that whole coaching thing going on. But we're going to go to a quick break. We'll let you mill over that coaching decision briefly while we go and sort this one out. We're going to quickly hop over, get the graphics changed around if need be, and get the Axis and allies changed around as well, and get into the lobby. So we'll be back after this quick break. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are here ready for what could promise to be the last hardpoint we see from this esports universe tournament. In fact, it will definitely be the last hardpoint we see, but the question is, will it be the last map? This is the question that we're asking ourselves at the moment as we jump into what is hopefully going to be a good matchup. As Cryptick, we just saw them fire back, give an answer, give a reply to the Bedroom Gangsters with a very convincing win on Flag Tower CTF, and I think they've just gone and screwed us over for the Axis and Allies thing, so that's lovely. Thank you guys. Loving it.
All good. All good.
Great. I'll change the graphics now.
Red. Why is he saying misread? Ah, damn it. Regardless, Cryptic Gaming right now, well, just say it this way, Cryptic Gaming is Bedroom Gangsters, and Bedroom Gangsters is Cryptic Gaming.
Yeah, but for me it's okay because we've obviously got the overlay on the stream, which makes it a little bit easier. It's just going to be the colours and the scoreboard that's a little bit messed. So we wouldn't worry about it for now. Either which way, we're going to be in the Skycam for the time being, so let's go. Brody, we're on board with Watson off the start.
Yeah, Watson for Bedroom Gangsters had a good series so far, and we'll see what can he do off the start for this Bedroom Gangsters side. Insight, though, going to take down Parallax. Krezat taking down Disarray in response. So far, it's been a good start for Cryptic here. Detain sitting on the hill, soaking up that hill time, 15 seconds before finally being taken down without congestion. Now, though, it's going to be Bedroom Gangsters answering back with some time of their own. They need to start getting these kills. They Disarray picking one up for Cryptic Gaming. Halley greatly positioned there to take down Krezat. Detain taking one on Parallax. And almost immediately, Cryptic answered back, getting some time on the hill.
Yeah, finally Cryptic starting out a search and destroy, sorry, not search and destroy, a hard point quite well against these guys. Obviously, Gibraltar was a bit of a slog for the guys on Cryptic, not getting a good start at all, and the Bedroom Gangsters guys actually tearing that one up. But now on your screen, you see the Bedroom Gangsters player, Kreza. I can't get my words out, it's getting too late for me now. Way past my bedtime, but Kreza sitting inside the hard point, just going to soak up the remainder of that scrap time as the Bulldog, I'm literally losing it. I'm losing it right now. The Bedroom Gangster players are starting to rotate towards this hard point, and they seem to have initial control. As Watson going to find the kill on Disarray, as Halley trades out his teammate Parallax, and Insight now trying to go big, trying to find and clean out that Watson on that bus. He's going to do it exactly that, but he's not going to be ready for Kreza's push, which is going to get thwarted. Dutain, now the man inside the hard point, racking up a little bit of time, and I think, look at this, Cryptic are aware of the spawn as well, because guess who's there? It's right, it's Insight, the man who tore up that last map with a 33 kill CTF. Insane performance from him, but Watson is going to answer straight back as Disarray makes him eat a nade. Parallax finally coming back into life in this one as well, as he's actually started off super strong here. 5 and 4 from him on 2 streaks. Sam is going to find him as well, but that is a beautiful pre-fire from Insight as Halley cleans up the rest of that one, and that's going to be the remaining 13 seconds, I think, going to the Bedroom Gangsters, guys.
Yeah, Bedroom Gangsters are going to get that scrap time. However, it'll only even them up ahead of the next turn as we do move to Doc's Warehouse. It will be Cryptic Gaming with the early rotation looking to be broken almost immediately here by the Bedroom Gangsters side. Parallax starting to push in now. Knows Detain is low, has spotted him. And of course, actually right now, this congestion coming in works in the favour of Bedroom Gangsters. They can just sit in here, put shots in and then bait and switch when needed, and that's exactly what's going to happen. One player left up, going to be Detain, and Detain is going to fall. Brilliant break there from Bedroom Gangsters, and now I believe Parallax extremely close to these streaks.
Yeah, just taking their time there from the Bedroom Gangsters, recognising they don't have to force the issue just as of yet. They've still got a whole game ahead of them, so they're just taking it 1 foot in front of the other, 1 second at a time, and 1 hard point at a time as well. So Kreza and Parallax working that one to perfection, taking Dutain, who managed to his credit, stay alive for an extended period of time, as Dutain and Disarray, that double D combo, find 3 in the middle of the map there. Kreza, the last man standing inside the hard point, working on some streaks of his own, but if he doesn't manage to get taken out by 2 of the Ds here, he might be in a bit of a sticky spot, as Insight now pushing the pressure down, but he's going to fall to Parallax. It's all up to Disarray in the back with the assault rifle inevitably, and he's going to get fallen by Watson after taking down Sam. We've got to keep an eye on Kreza here though, because he is massively important, as he needs to find a kill or 2 to get these streaks or not get shut down is the more important thing, as Disarray does shut him down. I think he runs out of ammo or something at the wrong time. An opportune moment for Disarray to take that one for him. Halley now going to be looking to try and lead his team to victory here as they try and pull this one back. The Bedroom Gangsters have really started to fire on all cylinders in the second part of this one. We thought that Cryptic was starting off with a good chance, but how wrong we were, as the Bedroom Gangsters are starting to fire up.
Yeah, and Parallax now on a 5 streak, has streaks to his name too, 100 points away from an artillery barrage. A clean wipe there for the Bedroom Gangsters, And you say it, they started to struggle as this game kicked off, but now Bedroom Gangsters starting to pull away now, and this is what we saw against the Bulldog Esports roster, you know, and the Plasmate roster too, to be fair. Both times around, the team's holding for a good portion of time, and then the Bedroom Gangsters starting to pull away, and now as we move to the next rotation, it is going to be once more the Bedroom Gangsters somehow managing to get there before the Cryptick Gaming roster. Cryptick cannot allow that to happen again while Insight comes out on top in fire and is still going to. For how long can he stay alive? There's these streaks coming in now for Bedroom Gangsters. I believe that's going to be Parallax using his artillery barrage and getting a two-piece with it. So really well played now for Bedroom Gangsters, and look at this scoreline. It's starting to grow heavily in favour of the Bedroom Gangsters and Cryptick without a reply.
Yeah, the Bedroom Gangsters really starting to fire on all cylinders now. There's nothing that these Cryptic guys can do to even remotely stop them here, as Disarray is going to finally pull something back with his teammate Insight as well. But look at that, Parallax still inside the hard point. Dutain's the only man who can do anything about it, but that's just inconsequential scrap time for the guys on Cryptic. Disarray's going to try and clean that one up with Insight picking up 2 as well. Insight really having a good series now, heating it up a little bit. Disarray going to find another kill as well, 15 and 18 leading his team in kills. You really need to look towards Halley though, didn't have a good first hard point and is not having a good second one here. He and Dutain not having a fun time. I say that though, Dutain does manage to find 2 kills to bring himself towards 10, and then Halley does manage to bring that one back as well. So here we go, a bit of a control here for the statue hardpoint, but the split spawn, it has come in from the Bedroom Gangsters. They're split all over the map right now, and this is going to be an interesting gunfight. If Dutain wins that one, they might be able to separate these Bedroom Gangsters players into positions that are more manageable for them, but as a result of that, not getting that kill and the grenade coming in, it's some control for the Bedroom Gangsters. They start to advance on the positions, which have been so beneficial for the Cryptic roster so far.
Yeah, Cryptic's starting to get back into this one, maybe a little bit as we jump to the second set of rotations, but it is going to be a heavy advantage for the Bedroom Gangsters right now. Nobody inside the hill saying that. Insight finally jumping in now for the Cryptic roster. This is good for them here, about to break that 100-point mark as long as they can hold. And actually going for the next rotation here, it's going to be Bedroom Gangsters going for it. They have the rotation already in hand. Going to have to keep an eye on Parallax though. He's about to face pressure from Halley. Needs to win that gunfight desperately. And while he does have streaks to retain it, there we go. Halley coming in with a really important gunfight. Detain and Disarray with the support too. And that's a brilliant break there from Cryptic almost immediately. They can storm back into this one right now. For as long as those streaks don't come in, and saying that, that's exactly what's going to happen. Streaks from Parallax. And really well played stuff there from Bedroom Gangsters. Both these rosters vying for control of this hill, but it will be Cryptic coming out on top.
Yeah, Cryptic finally starting to heat up now in this series. They're coming a bit alive in this hardpoint, but as I say that, they're going to get full wiped by this Bedroom Gangsters roster. Parallax really on fire, turning it up here. Still got the glide bomb left to utilise, as Insight manages to find a second 2-piece for himself. He just keeps popping these ones off, but Disarray is traded back by Keza, so this is not looking good for the guys on the on Cryptic really, as they're not finding any sort of advantages that are of any consequence here. You're going to be going over towards this next rotation. That's going to be a kill at least for Parallax, as he's just racking up the time and racking up the kills. He's on 23 for himself right now. He's leading the whole lobby in kills. Insight, the nearest player to him on the Cryptic side of things, and Sam on his side of things also doing the same. But Watson and Kreza, the slaying distribution on this team from the Bedroom Gangsters is pretty even, whereas if you look on the Cryptic side, they're lacking from Halley. Halley needs to start stepping it up here, which is exactly what he's going to do as he takes down Parallax. This is going to be the opportunity that they need now. If they can rack up a good 40 seconds here from the remaining time they've got, this will put them in good stead going into the next couple of set of hills, which are all very contest heavy. But Halley refusing to check his left here, and it might come back to bite them in the ass, but Insight does bail out his teammate there inside the hard point, which is going to be Dutain, and Disarray helping out around it as well, so just giving them that little bit more time that I spoke about.
Yeah, and those remaining 20 seconds going the way of Cryptic Gaming. That's going to help them enormously in their vying for this map. Of course, they will need it to push this to a map number 5 and stay alive in the series. And of course, the tournament, the winner of this one, will take the whole thing and the £100 jackpot as well. So if you are Cryptic Gaming right now, you're desperately trying to come back to this one, and they are trying their best. Halley, though, 14 and 23. From what we've seen so far for him, it doesn't actually seem like this is what we've seen. You know, I look at his KD, and this is not what I've been watching from Halley so far in this one. Cryptic Gaming, though, they're struggling. Halley looking to get the kill, not going to happen. It's going to be Bedroom Gangsters. They can finish it on this hill. One good hold, And that should be it for this roster.
Yeah, this is what we're going for here. This is the bedroom gangsters. Kraus is giving us the nod. He knows exactly what's going on here. He's going to go for the wall bangs as well. Not going to connect with any of those, regrettably for him, though. Watson's going to find the grenade. This is going to be closing this one out very shortly, unless Cryptick can make anything of it. They've got a 100-point gap to try and close down before it takes bedroom gangsters the chance to get 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. It's pretty much over at this point. That is a full wipe, and that is bedroom gangsters. They are going to be your esports universe £100 4v4 variant champions. They topple over the might of Cryptick Gaming, the only people to take a map off them the whole tournament long in that CTF. They do a better job than some teams have managed to do in the hardpoint here, but a bit of a rough hardpoint all round from these guys. These guys on Bedroom Gangsters play a mean hardpoint, and they are looking to tear up the national circuit next year, showing here on stream in front of a grand number of people, a fine number of late night viewers, why they are considered to be one of the best, and why they are considered to be Europe's top talent from this national circuit.
Yeah, Cryptic Gaming, unfortunately, couldn't do it there, but Bedroom Gangster is going to come out 3-1 in that series, of course, only losing 2 maps throughout the whole thing, the first to Bulldog and the latter to Cryptic Gaming. But that is going to be it for us, guys. I think tonight, really well done to the Bedroom Gangsters rosters. They take that home, that £100 prize, and commiserations to Cryptic Gaming. Second place, though, not too shabby. Again, congratulations to all the teams who placed well tonight, and I believe we'll be seeing you guys in the next one.
Yeah, well, it'll be a good one for us. Hopefully another Esports Universe tournament soon. Hopefully one that not goes on too late, though, because we do enjoy casting these. These guys are a bunch of great guys. Definitely go and check them out on Twitter. They've got a bunch of new stuff coming up. Always tournaments popping off for these guys. 2v2s, anything that tickles your pickle. Make sure to check it out. And we'll see you guys shortly. Possibly on another broadcast for another tournament organiser. Who knows? Whatever comes next. Thank you guys for watching. It's been a wild 3 weeks for us with the VAL Esports Universe and now the Esports Hub as well. In the last 3 weeks, it's been a wild ride. I just want to take this time when we're on stream in front of these people to thank you guys for the opportunities that you're giving myself and Brody. This is something that we haven't had as an opportunity before, and obviously getting plus 150 viewers every single stream that we're doing so far. This has been an absolute record for us, and 300 viewers on the VAL, 280 on the Esports Hub, and now we broke 200 previously on this stream for the Esports Universe. It's just really nice and heartwarming for us as well. So thank you guys very much for watching. As always, we'll see you next time. It's goodbye from me and Brody. See you later.